Good day everybody, welcome back. Dreamforge here with another video for Battle Brothers. This is a small update video for the Landslide Lads, my Peasant Militia experimental run, where the ultimate goal was to build the most broken company you can think of that steamrolled everything on the highest difficulties, on the highest difficulty conditions. And this is basically my summary, how it went, and what will happen with the Landslide Lads. Or what happened. If you watch the VODs, I think it goes until like 7. You see, I think like the first setback. So I don't really have to explain it. Afterwards, I have I feel like 2 hours of footage. Where it kind of gets back and forth, it's fine, I'm losing like new bros. But everything is kind of fine-ish until I have a pretty bad fight against mercenaries in the forest. And like I think the tipping point was losing one of my best bros, which lacks HP. I mean, he wasn't that great, to be honest. And he just got one-tapped by a Hedge Knight. Even though that Hedge Knight was in melee combat with the tank, he just went out and then one-tapped my guy from 100% armor and HP to 0, like dang, level 11 bro dead. He was only struck down, so maybe he would survive, but this fight was really bad. I mean, I would manage to do that probably, but I just decided to end the run because even though I retired them and the Landslide Lads didn't made it, you know, to some degree, I learned a lot. And what I learned is that having the 16 bros is not really, I mean, it is an advantage in the end game at some point if everyone is like on the same page, but the AI tend to aim at your weakest spots, and having 16 bros, you will always have bros that are not that great, you know, that crazy bro that has insane melee defense and melee attack but lacks HP, like 20-25 HP to be a decent bro. They will shoot at him and they 2-tap him. And this is why you lose bros constantly left and right. And I think at some point, if you establish your day 300, you don't lose too many bros in the early game, you know. This is maybe fine, and then you become probably very strong. But because I lost bros here and there, you know, in between, sometimes, yeah, I got just unlucky how it sometimes is, but you don't have to become unlucky very often to lose a level 10 bro, for example, right? Couple of swings, again, that bro is maybe not that great. You miss because, you know, your melee attack is not that great. There's not really, you don't really have those Hedge Knights, you know, you don't really have those nobles that basically hit all the time. Your bros are pretty weak, and to compensate that you get 4 more. Which sounds fair and pretty strong, but then when you really play them, you just have to prepare to defend your positions even more because you're way more spread out. So, I don't know. I never played with so many bros. Maybe this was just like a question of being inexperienced. This is probably a thing, and I did some fights pretty poorly. I just watched some of my VODs and I saw that. But I feel it's not really the best way to go about this challenge or this goal. I think that different origins have the potential to scale up more, right? And I'm always thinking about melee defense, right? Having 40-45 melee defense on your melee bros is absolutely crazy, you know? You will not have the potential damage that 16 bros have, but you basically never get hit. And if you get hit, you have battle-forged armor or something. So it feels that the cultists are just better suited for this goal. And then I just decided, you know what? I will not play the Landslide Lads, even though I really like them. I will play cultists. So I started a new cultist run. And you will see this run probably one day after this releases or on the same day I started streaming them. And yeah, I really enjoy this run. I got very lucky in the early stages, I feel. And it feels pretty good to play them again. Everyone has a lot of resolve, they're not running all the time. Maybe I'm used to that. I feel cultists are very weak in the beginning, but they have a very crazy strength, and that is resolved. They not run that easy. And having only farmhands with 30 resolve and trying to fix them the first 5 levels is really a big difference. You can really feel that. But anyway, so this is not a video to make some sort of advertisement for cultists. I don't think this is a failed experiment. I just learned a lot, and I feel that my thinking process of having former bros that this is crazy OP, it maybe that is the case, but I feel getting there, you basically have to play really, really well for a pretty long time. We're talking day 300-400, and then you may be there. On top of that, you need more gear. That means you have to find more famed stuff. You know, your experience is always divided for 4 more people, so you have to grind more. This is just like way more grindier than this game already is. So we're talking day 400-500 maybe even, right? And then you can actually play a cultist run and make absolute god tier bros. You know, making hedge knights with 50 melee defense and 105 melee attack, and they have, I don't know, 80 resolve or something. They ignore wounds and something like this. I feel this is just stronger. This is just my feeling. Anyways, so Landslide Lads, it was a very nice adventure, but they retired. They are all fine now. The ones that survived, they all have now a farmhouse, you know, a family. They're all happy, and everything is fine and will be good. So I just thought to make this small update because some of you really enjoyed them on the streams. Some people only came because I played the Peasant Militia, and I just thought I should at least make like a small update video and explain what happened. Because the last 1.5 hours, I got really mad at a lot of bad luck that I had, and I think this is not like really enjoyable content to watch. And that there and therefore I just thought I just sent you like some sort of, you know, summary so you know what happened, you know. All right, that's it for me for this small update video. I hope I see you in the cultist run or the quest of greatness, or I call it differently, the Davkul Harbinger that proclaims the end times. Obviously, kind of like that. Anyways, take care, everybody.